When it comes to pure charisma, few comedians can match Chris Tucker.
That's right, Lee. For the last 3 years, I've studied the ancient teaching of booty. Booty.
Whether he's making audiences laugh on stage, telling unbelievable stories about Michael Jackson, roasting his own family, or turning every interview into comedy gold, Chris has a way of making even ordinary conversations hilarious.
I wear Jordan 1s and the most comfortable shoes, and every time I see Michael, he look at your shoes. First thing he do is look down, what kind of shoes you got? Reebok, man, you crazy.
From borrowing Charlie Sheen's Ferrari for so long that Charlie forgot about it, to hanging out with Michael Jackson in disguise, to getting dragged to church by his mother every Sunday, these are the funniest, craziest, and most unforgettable Chris Tucker moments ever caught on camera. Let's get into it. Success changed Chris Tucker's life overnight. After becoming one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, his family heard about the massive paychecks and immediately started making plans of their own.
What is your family's reaction to your success?
Oh, they all quit their jobs when they found out I was making $20 million a year. They said, we rich, we rich. I was like, no, I'm rich. You get your jobs back before it's too late.
One thing fans quickly realized over the years is that Chris Tucker somehow knows everyone. No matter which celebrity gets mentioned, Chris always seems to have a story.
He knows everybody. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can bring up a name. It doesn't matter if it's like Muhammad Ali, Paul McCartney, Jesus. You know, Chris is like, yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, what do you mean that's your boy? How do you know?
About like Stevie Wonder. You know Stevie Wonder?
I know Stevie. Stevie's, oh man, he called me.
Keep trying. You're gonna have to go way deep into Stevie Wonder. I was like,
so
you know,
cool.
Muhammad Ali is one. He was like, yeah, I met Muhammad. I know Muhammad. I was like,
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
He said, you a funny mother Tucker. I said, all right. Met Mandela. Met Mandela.
Oh my God.
Went to Africa and he was like, where is Chris Tucker? I want him to meet my grandkids.
Now you know I want to be Chris Tucker.
Chris's popularity became so widespread that even major political figures recognized him. During one public moment, Donald Trump spoke positively about Tucker, describing him as a great comedian and someone he liked.
Is Donald Trump your president? What, do you consider him your president? Start with.
You mean Donald? Are you serious? Believe me. Believe me. I know Chris Tucker. He's a great comedian, great guy. I like him. It's true. I do like him. I met him. I didn't say much, but I said hello. Believe me.
One of Chris Tucker's funniest stories involves former President Bill Clinton. According to Tucker, Clinton invited him on a trip to Africa.
I went to Africa one time with Bill Clinton. He invited me to Africa, man. He invited me. He said, Tucker, you want to go to Africa with me? I think you'll like it. You're black. I'm black. I think you'll like it. So I started doing the impressions, man. Everywhere we went, he wanted me to do them. We in little parties at night. Tucker, come do me. Come do me. Come on over here. Every country we went to, finally I got tired. We got to Nigeria. He wanted me to do it in front of the president of Nigeria. He said, Tucker, come on. Come do me. Come do me. Don't act like that. Come on. I said, Mr. President, I'm tired. You know, it's been a long trip. Maybe I won't do it this time. Tucker, come on now. I need you. I done set it up now. Come on, don't let me down. You want to ride home, right? Huh? You want to ride commercial or private? You let me know, Tucker. That's a long-ass flight home, Tucker. That's a long...
Chris has met countless celebrities, but his story about Prince stands out.
Prince came over and said, hey, but he, you know, Prince is shy, so I didn't know. I just heard this noise behind me, and I didn't know what it was. He just trying to get my attention. He was like, ooh. I was asking my friends, I was like, what's that noise? He was like, ooh, ooh. He said, man, that's Prince trying to get your attention. He's small, so I was like, hey, Prince, how you doing? So he was like talking to me, but he was licking on his fingers when he was talking to me. I was kind of, he was like, how you doing? You like the show as a girl? Thank you for coming, Chris. I love you. You're funny.
Despite being famous, Chris still enjoys doing everyday things. That includes grocery shopping. The funny part is how people react when they see him.
People think stars live in Hollywood. You live in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Decatur, Georgia. So I'm back and forth. I'm halfway in California. I'm halfway in Georgia, man. So I love it down there.
Do they leave you alone in Atlanta?
Sometimes it's because they don't see a lot of celebrities, so they be coming up to me, looking at me like, hey, man, you? I'll be like, yeah, I'm me. You? I'll be like, what you doing out here in the grocery store shopping? I've got to eat, too. I'm getting some food. You think I'm a superhero? Get away from my cart, man.
One of the funniest celebrity stories ever told involves Jackie Chan and Michael Jackson.
Have you introduced Jackie to Michael yet?
I don't know. I don't know. Michael want to meet Jackie, though. He always tell me, I want to meet Jackie.
He did call me. I was just sleeping. He called my assistant to answer the phone. Can I have a... Who's speaking? This is Michael. My assistant. Michael what? Michael Jackson. Okay. Sorry. Then I hang up the phone. Then afternoon I wake up because I'm wearing a late night show. Then I wake up. Big Brother. They call me Big Brother. You know who? Michael Jackson. I said no. Yes, Michael Jackson called. I said, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me?
He talked so low. He probably thought somebody was playing on the phone.
Yeah, well, it could have been
Michael.
that could have been the case.
Speak up, Michael Jackson. Critter, beat it.
Well.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker spent a lot of time around Michael Jackson, which led to some incredible stories. One day, Michael wanted to visit a shopping mall. Chris immediately pointed out the obvious problem.
One time we went to a mall. We was out. Michael wanted to go to the record store or something, and he forgot he was famous. He was like, I gotta go to the mall. Go to the mall. And we finally said, Michael, you can't go in the mall, man. You forgot who you are. He said, well, let's go. And it was only thing was in the car was a Spider-Man mask. So Michael said, I'll put this on. We'll go in and we get. I said, Michael, you can't do that. Spider-Man ain't gonna just be walking through the mall. Ain't nobody. They gonna know it's you, Michael. He's like, no, he won't. Chris, it'll work. It'll work. We go in the mall, and he was getting away with it until people figured it out, because I was with him, and he was like, Chris, is that Michael Jackson, that Spider-Man mask? No, that's Spider-Man. That's Michael Jackson. All of a sudden, the mall went crazy, and they had to scoot us out. You should have seen it.
Going to the movies with Michael Jackson was apparently an adventure all by itself.
Do you ever go in public anywhere with Michael Jackson? Because what's that like?
You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Sorry, Chris. We watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
While promoting Rush Hour overseas, Chris traveled to Hong Kong. The experience quickly became memorable.
See, my fear is that all people in Hong Kong will think all Americans now are like Chris Tucker.
Oh, man. Hong Kong. I was the only black person in Hong Kong. I was looking for black people. I said, where are the black people at? No black people, no. They thought I was Kobe Bryant, man. They didn't know who I was.
Really, Kobe Bryant?
Like, Kobe, stand my autograph, Kobe. We love you. Where's Shaq?
Traveling through China with Jackie Chan was a completely different experience. Jackie was treated like royalty everywhere he went. Hotels, restaurants, businesses, everywhere they visited seemed connected to Jackie somehow.
What's it like in China with Jackie Chan? Is it just ridiculous?
He's the man. Jackie owned everything. He's like, you like hotel? He said, you like hotel? I said, yeah, it's my hotel. That's my hotel. No. So I got to do more movies. And then he was like, wow, you over here. I said, I came to see you. What do you think I'm over here for? You're the only person I know in China.
But he really just goes everywhere and just like
walks around with like 15 people, and then I'm like in the back of the 15 people. Jackie, wait up, hold up. This don't look right, man. We're supposed to be together. He's like, oh, come on, restaurant. We go to a restaurant.
Long before Hollywood fame, Chris was already making people laugh. His teachers, however, weren't always fans.
I used to get on teachers' nerves. They used to hate me. They used to get mad. They say, listen, Chris, if you act up again, I'm gonna call your mama. I said, if you're gonna call my mama, you're gonna have to pay the phone bill because the phone been cut off for 2 weeks. He's sick. Go to the principal office. So I didn't care. Because I was in the principal's office so much, I was cool with the principal. We were tight. He'd be like, what you do this time? Call my mama, pay the phone bill. Man, you crazy, you crazy. You a fool, Chris. You a fool, boy.
Chris learned an important lesson after complimenting something at Michael Jackson's house. Michael immediately gave it to him.
Give you anything if you like something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV, but then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my rig. I gave you a TV, damn.
Most people would hesitate before lending someone a Ferrari. Charlie Sheen apparently wasn't one of them.
Charlie let me borrow his Ferrari, man, when I was like, I don't know, 24 or something like that. It's like, Charlie, let me borrow your Ferrari. He was like, okay, sure. I was like, what? I kept that Ferrari so long, he forgot I had it. He was like, do you have my Ferrari? I said, I think I do. He said, you want to bring it back? Okay.
In his comedy career, Chris invited his brothers to watch him perform. They made the trip expecting to see him on stage. Unfortunately, he never got called up that night.
But my brothers, they was all laughing at me like, all right, I'm gonna come down and see you perform. And I invited them down to the comedy club, and they was down there, and I was on the list, but you know, being a comedian, you might not get to go up.
So it's not guaranteed.
So I didn't get to go up that night, so I had to ride all the way home, and they was in the car. I thought you was a comedian. You know, you didn't go up and all this stuff, and I said, okay, one day I'm gonna go up, y'all gonna see. So now they ask me for money every day, and I said, I thought you was gonna pay me back.
One of Chris's craziest stories involves flying across the country just for a chance to meet Michael Jackson.
A lot of money to see Michael, because I took a private plane to New York, because Michael told me, you know, when you finish Rush Hour, come see it. So I knew he was there. I called him before I went, because I was going there for something else, and I didn't hear anything. So I got on that same private plane, flew back to Los Angeles. You know, I was done. As soon as I landed, I got a message from Michael Jackson's office, like, Michael, want to meet you tomorrow in New York City. I was like, what? I went right up to the captain's seat, and I said, take me back to New York. They said, well, is this going to cost? I said, I don't care. You got my credit card. Just take me back.
One evening, Chris found himself in a room with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. Then, something unbelievable happened.
Went over Barry Gibb's house from the Bee Gees. You know, Barry Gibb's. I was like, damn, this is fly. And all of a sudden, both of them started singing. They were singing, How Deep Is Your Love? I said, God damn. It was just me and a dog looking. The dog was even surprised, like, damn, this is fly. So they started singing. Michael started singing first, man. I never heard him sing live before. He was like, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. And I got caught up and came in. Come to you on a summer breeze, and you know I deserve, and you know it. And Michael was like, Chris, no.
Like many young stars, Chris made a few questionable financial decisions after becoming wealthy. His funniest purchase might have been buying 2 houses next door to each other.
What did you spend money on?
I was spending too much money. I was just acting crazy. I bought 2 houses right next door to each other. It was crazy. I said, I'll take that one too. I don't want nobody to mess with me. I was borrowing stuff for myself. I said, you got some sugar I can borrow? You know we got some sugar. I'm you and you me, man.
While filming the first Rush Hour, Jackie Chan constantly brought gifts to Chris's trailer. At first, Chris thought Jackie was simply being incredibly generous. Then he started wondering how Jackie managed to find so many presents. Eventually, he came up with a theory.
First Rush Hour, Jackie Chan would give me a gift. Every day he'd send it to my trailer. Yeah, I'd be like, what is going on? I'm like, he's so nice. And I had to buy him something out the while. I said, I gotta get him something. But then I realized he's from China. They make everything over there. He was getting it for free anyway.
Some of Chris's funniest material involves his mother.
Get up, you are going to church. Can't the preacher come here sometimes? Get up, you are going to church. Make me sick. Making me late. She always talking about we making her late, and she ain't dressed neither. Walking around with her bra on. You are making me late. I can't get dressed fooling around with y'all.
At one point, Chris opened a comedy club and hired family members to help run it. The business struggled almost immediately.
Have your family working for you.
Okay.
In the comedy club. Because my family worked for me in my comedy club, and I went there. The club wasn't making no money, but everybody had new cars. And that's what... My brother was drinking up all the inventory. He's like, I gotta try this stuff, man. Make sure it ain't small. I said, man,
How long did it last?
About a year. That was it.
Who made the call to shut it down?
I did. I was like, this is over. I'm not making no money. This is gonna mess up my movie money.
Were they upset with you?
My dad was upset with me because he was the cook. He was like, what am I gonna do now? I said, be my daddy.
Few Hollywood partnerships have produced as many laughs as Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Throughout the Rush Hour franchise, their chemistry became legendary.
Every day I couldn't wait to come on the set to see Jackie Chan. I was late most of the time, but when I got there, Jackie was there waiting with his legs crossed saying, where's Chris Tucker? We are late, you know.
You're not my brother.
I'm not your brother? All the stuff we've been through? Rush hour 1, rush hour 2?
Chris has never been shy about sharing his opinions on police traffic stops.
Cops get on my nerve though, cause they ask stupid questions. I was driving one time, the cop said, "Didn't you see me back there? Why you start speeding up?" I said, "Cause you was catching up, that's why I started." Then you stupid stuff. Pay this ticket. Yo, you paying for me. I just throw the tickets out there when they get mad. I think cops are childish. Hiding in the woods waiting for somebody to speed, that's childish. Tired of talking to squirrels and birds, they wanna pull you over and talk to you. That's all they wanna do is talk.
That's all they
Why you ain't got your seatbelt on? Cause I wanna die, Oh, you think I ain't got it on? I forgot it. If you care about me, don't give me a ticket. Let me go. Just tell me to put it on. They don't care about you.
One of Chris's most modern comedy stories involved dating a younger woman.
Sometimes you date a little younger than you think that's cool. That ain't cool, man. Cause this new generation, something wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong. I'm serious, I was dating this girl and it was going good. You know, I thought it was cool. I said, this is gonna be good. And we got close, it was wild, and we started making love, and I was like, this is good. She might be the one, she might be the one. And I opened up my eyes and she was tweeting. I said, what the hell you doing tweeting? What is wrong with you? Put that damn phone down. You are rude as hell. She's like, people need to know what you're doing. I said, no, not this, no. I took the phone, I said, what the hell you tweeting? Talking about Chris handling his business. I said, you can tweet this, but that's it. That's all. What the hell is wrong with you?